Alley.
He dialed in from the jump tonight. The confidence is showing here in the first.
For Miami, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. And for those teams that look like a total rebuild now, how do they stay motivated, Grant?
Well, B.A., for the free agents to be, it's all about the dollar signs. And, of course, for the younger players, this is your chance to show you deserve minutes.
Pass to Star. Davis down low. Wiggins on him. Davis misses.
Oh, he missed the chippy. What are the odds? That's so frustrating.
Goes up from the top of the key. MP no good.
Let's be honest. That's not a shot he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
A foul called on MP. That's his first foul. And the Wizards making a change here. Champagne's checked in. And Miami with a change here, too. Jaime Jaquez is checked in for Wiggins. Down low. Here's Young. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Young's got 6 points.
Boy, his shot looks deadly right now. Already, he's hit 3 of 4 to start.
MP outside. He puts up a 3. And again, it's Miami from deep.
And the 3 ball is just another way that MP can hurt you.
Young against MP. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
It's rebounded by Washington. Outside Koulibaly. And he's going for the oop here. And the ball out of play. The Heat will have it.
Well, one got...
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Knocks down the triple.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
Setting the floor for Miami. They've got Andrew Wiggins. MP is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Powell in at the 3. Small forward. And here are the Heat now. MP scanning the floor. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Sarr misses. Miami leading by 9. MP finds Adebayo. Now here's MP. The 3. Sarr pulls it in. And for a number 2 overall pick, Doris, we knew Alex Sarr would need time to develop. And he has flashed a big-time upside.
Yet another player, B.A., from France. They are turning out a number of quality players. Let's remember this about Alex. He's a 7-footer with some shooting ability, a little bit of an off-the-bounce and playmaking skills. Like the sky is the limit if he keeps growing.
And that'll be Miami's ball as it goes out of bounds. Heat able to keep the possession. Jaime Jaquez is checked in for Powell. MP, the pass to Adebayo. And here's MP from outside. Buries it from 3. MP's got 24 points.
You have to be ready to take your shots when they come. And MP was ready this time.
Young misses. Well, the Heat's shooting a decent 41% in the second quarter from deep. MP. And again, it's Miami from deep.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Here's Young. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
This guy's been great, no doubt about it, but it hasn't been enough to get them where they want to be.
It's Jaquez on the wing. Back to MP. Hey, expanding his range. Nails it from 3. MP's got 30.
Improved decision-making by Andrew Wiggins, and that makes him an even greater challenge to guard.
Young against MP. Koulibaly on the wing. Pass to Johnson. To the paint. Here's Young. In attack mode, Trae Young.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And so it's Miami going into the break up 12. And it's their three-point accuracy that has helped them build such a healthy lead. We'll be right back.
48. And now, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Runs, please. They're thinking about the shot.
Well, right now for the Heat, I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny.
And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Miami Heat. Thanks for tuning in.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
And we'll go courtside to hear more about what's going on with Keyshawn George. Allie, what's a word?
Thank you, guys. I got a status report from Washington's head athletic trainer. They told me it's a collapsed lung, a serious situation, and we're all hoping that he's okay. Sadly, we won't be seeing him again tonight or in the near future. It sounds like he's got a long recovery ahead of him. Back over to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. And now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
There's no question, because even if you know what's wrong, individuals have different healing times. The time frames can be totally different for similar injuries.
We've got Alex Sarr, Davis out there with Bilal Koulibaly. Then it's Trae Young, and it's Johnson in at the 2. That's the group starting the second half for Brian Keefe. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Boston put on a show. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? And he was huge for them in that one. Talking to his coaches pregame, they hope he can repeat that performance with another one here tonight. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Yeah, he was... unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And here are the top three-point shooters in the NBA. MP, number 1.
He's a shooter that defenses 100% have to go out and guard.
Outside Davis. Davis with a screen on MP. Young from long range. Adebayo grabs the board.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
All right, Grant, when we talk about the range Trae Young possesses, just how dangerous can this guy be?
Well, when he's on, he's a nightmare matchup for defenses. Once he crosses half court, he's a threat to score, which in turn really helps open up the floor for everyone else on his team.
MP, no good. Wizards trail by 16. Young, the pass to Johnson. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 3 assists in the game.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Pass to MP. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the long J. MP's got 39.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
There's Young with the 3. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Hits a 3. Corner.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Sarr. The 3 is up. Powell pulls it in. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Miami. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Miami moving it around. Oh, he tries a 3. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
1 minute left in the third. Davis with a screen on MP. Young can't hit.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a 3 of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
And the three-pointer goes.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Timeout called. The played in the more physical era of the NBA. Now it seems like the league is trying to strike a balance there.
I think you're spot on, B.A. There's been some back and forth, trying to keep the game free-flowing and physical. The league's trying for the best of both worlds.
Outside for Davis. And again, Washington, no good.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
Setting the floor for the Heat. We've got Jaime Jaquez, Khalil Ware out there with MP, and it's Larson in at the shooting guard. Here's Young. Here's Sarr. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Sarr's got 4 points this quarter.
Great touch from the mid-range by Sarr. He knows he's got to keep drilling it from this area.
From deep, MP. They get the rebound. Jovic passes to MP. The 3 is up. And again for 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Johnson passes to Young. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. And he comes up with a bucket. Young's got 21 points in the game.
Courageous play by Young. I mean, he goes inside and gets past the contact to his shot. Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Heat.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And with another win in the bag, they've racked up 46 total on the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
Boy, it's not just the scoring he gave them. It was the efficiency with which he did it.
Here's MP following the score by Washington. Pass to Jovic. And here's MP. Sends it home from three-point land.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Take it away! And it's Miami's ball. He tries for three. Here's Ware. And he banks in the layup.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Outside Johnson. Floats one. The shot, no good. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And now let's go to Jennifer Quintana.
MP, your team needed your scoring night to win, and you delivered, passing the 20-point mark on the way to victory. Was that the game plan coming in, or did you see something that led to an adjustment?
More like this. It's both. Every time you come down the floor, the defense tells you what to do. Maybe you set the ball screen. Maybe you space out the corner. If you're on a break, maybe you kick it out to the wing. Maybe it's pushing the ball yourself. What I'm trying to say is if you make the right choices, you're going to win games. And that's what you saw today.
Great choices then, MP. Way to go.
Thank you, JP.
BA, over to you.
All right, thanks, Jennifer. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Let's talk about practice, Chris, right here at the team.
Every photo. Look, I'm not mad. You gotta find these headlines, okay? And I mean...
to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to enter the court or interrupt the play, or using improper language or gestures. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff. We hope to see you all on our calendar day. Every fan that comes to support will go home with their own Heat calendar so that you can stay up to date can take part in a very special.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. It's live coverage of the NBA on Monday night. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. Here we are over halfway through the season right now, Stan, and these teams have certainly come a long way to this point.
Well, Kevin, every season is a journey, and you have to applaud the work ethic of these guys to keep competing even as the wear and tear of the season adds up.
And checking out Utah's opening line. Jackson is out there with Lowry Markkanen. Then there's Walker Kessler. Then it's George, and it's Bailey into the two. And George with the stuff.
Well, you got to keep George away from the basket, or you can expect to get dunked on.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Eric Spoelstra and I.
Good, that's another.
And as he continues to pile up the points, he is moving into elite company.
Ramping up, moving up on the fourth highest scoring season in league history.
And Will Chamberlain holds so many of these top scoring marks. He's got this next one with 3,033 points set back in 1961.
And the Miami front office, Stan, hinting at personnel and philosophical changes after last season.
Well, when you win 37 games, there's obviously cause for change. And the Heat are never complacent, Kevin, and they've got no interest in full-scale rebuilds.
The Heat have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Lets it go from deep. Drains the three-pointer. MP's got 9.
MP looking solid from there.
George against MP. Outside, Markkanen. Back to George. Outside, Markkanen. Puts up a 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Drills the three-pointer. 12 points for him.
Well, you can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
Out to the right wing. Bailey with a wide-open look. And he misses his first shot.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
MP, no good. And so Markkanen will bring it up for Utah. Trailing by 5. Pass to Kessler. And Kessler throws it down.
Well, what I love about Walker Kessler, he's a 7-footer who plays like a 7-footer.
MP kicks to Hero. Back to MP. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Bailey passes to Markkanen. There's a minute 34 left in the first. Kessler finds Markkanen. Shot clock at 5. Here's George. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Name a type of shot. Keontae George can hit it. More than capable of scoring at all 3 levels.
Timeout is... called first of the game for the Jazz. And the Heat going with a whole new group on the floor. Now we have a chance to pay homage to the Eastern Conference Player of the Week, MP.
He's really been on his A game lately. You know, the way their offense is set up, it really relies on his ability. He sets the tone each time down.
Both teams making substitutions here. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. From deep. And it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen. Jazz trail by 9. You know, Greg, in recent seasons, Lauri Markkanen has taken on a leadership role.
And Markkanen has been the featured player on some very young teams. And he's really embraced that role, proving to be a positive influence both on and off the court.
And so in the game for the Jazz, Lauri Markkanen is out there with Kyle Filipowski. Then it's Keontae George. Then it's Collier. And it's Nurkic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Miami. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for the Jazz. Jackson comes in for Filipowski. Connects from three-point range. Markkanen's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, Markkanen's one of the more efficient, high-volume three-point shooters in the league.
Right now, let's take a moment. And good! There's another.
It's hard to understate just how special his season's been. This is something we see once in a generation.
He now has the 4th highest scoring season of all time.
And there are only 2 other names on the top 5 list, Jordan and Chamberlain. To say he's joining NBA royalty, that'd be a bit of an understatement.
And that one's good. MP.
Well, tonight has been the MP show. And guys, they have to keep it simple. Just keep feeding MP the ball and keep seeing him add to that point total.
Yep, it goes in, and the Miami lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Markkanen. MP finds 0. The 3 from MP. Again, what an avalanche!
His offensive arsenal has been on full display all season long.
You're right. Now tied for 3rd place. Points in a single season.
And fellas, he's tied with none other than the great Michael Jordan, and he is not done yet.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And joining us now by phone is insider yet another bucket.
All season long, he has been absolutely dominant. The scoring doesn't end with him.
Yeah, he's already left his mark on history, moving into 3rd place for most points in a season. Amazing.
And can you believe he has passed Michael Jordan for 3rd most points in a season? It's rare you ever see his airness get passed on any list.
Well, that's on the defense there. You can't let Bam get primetime positioning inside.
Jazz trail by 12. Pass to Collier. Lets it go with the 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
And those are the games you need as a squad. Proving to yourself you can go win in a hostile environment.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does break. And there's the bucket from MP.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And with that, the Heat lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Collier. MP outside. And it's off from 3-point range. And so it's MP making things happen for the Heat. They kept going to him again and again. And he delivered with a master quarter. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Draws, please. They're measuring up the shot.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. An uphill battle so far for the Utah Jazz.
Sometimes you try on defense and still get scored on, and that's what's happening right now. They're struggling to find the answers, Shaq.
And guys, let's turn our attention to the future, shall we? Here's the upcoming. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Something has kicked him into gear tonight as he has done work on the offensive end.
Great to see him playing up to his full potential. This will do so much for his confidence.
Tyler Hero out there with MP. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Powell. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 spot. It's the group on the floor for Miami. Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, one that doesn't get talked about enough, length. Players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt, and that wing position. Feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player.
Outside for Jackson. Markkanen passes to George. Yes, that goes in. And that's now 9 points from Keontae George.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
And here's MP for 3. Markkanen pulls it in. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the... Jazz. 15-point game. They host the Kings after this game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Hero passes to MP. Buries the long-range jumper. MP's got 39.
Well, MP was ready to shoot, so they got him the ball. It's that simple.
Outside, Markkanen to the left wing. Nice ball movement by Utah. And he comes up with the deuce. 11 points for George.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And here's MP for 3. Rebound, Utah. Markkanen's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. George, you and I were just talking about this the other day. We don't see many finished players in the NBA. I know Lowry is proud of that.
Well, he should be, Kevin, because he's not only a great player, but he's probably a role model for everybody in Finland and proving that you can come from anywhere now in the NBA and make yourself into a great player if you have both the skill and the desire to do so.
MP with it. Bailey picks him up. Again, the miss by the Heat. Jazz trail by 14. Inside. And stolen by Wiggins. And here we go. MP heading to the hoop. Powell, no one around him. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, Kevin. Lauri Markkanen is a 7-footer with touch, but he can also attack off the dribble. Referencing comparisons to Dirk Nowitzki, he said, quote, "When someone hits a fadeaway jumper, they say, that's the Dirk. Maybe someday I'll get the drag step to be called the Lauri." Kevin?
Ooh, that's a sweet move, too. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. And the Heat making a change here. Marquez is checked in. And Utah with a change here, too. Collier's checked in. Jackson, a screen on Powell. Markkanen can't get it to go.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. He's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
George looking over the floor. Jackson misses.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
The 3 from MP. Hits the 3-point bomb. MP's got 45 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Collier. Outside, George. To end the run. They get the rebound. And there's the bucket from Markkanen.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Jaquez the pass to MP. Puts up a three. And the Heat, another three.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Jazz have gone a somewhat subpar 4-10 on their shots in the second half so far. Here's Collier, and he makes that one. Collier's got 9 points.
Can't argue with a chance like that. Give me more of those.
The Heat leading by 22. Hero kicks to MP. Oh, good on the triple. Fires from way outside. That shot, no good. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about...
Substitution on the court.
Powell against Markkanen. Pass to Jackson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
Well, you talk about a guy who could start for any team in the league. That's what Jaren Jackson is all about.
The Jazz making a switch here. Kessler's checked in, and so he hits both. What a unique skill set Jaren Jackson Jr. coach brings to the floor.
No question, Kevin. He's a two-way player, a defensive player of the year who also has proven he can be a primary scorer, and he can score it from the three-point line, or he can put it on the floor and go to the basket. Plus, he's got a post game. This is one of the most versatile players in the league.
And so in the game for the Jazz, they've got Walker Kessler. George is out there with Bailey. Then there's Jaren Jackson. And it's Markkanen in at the 3, the small forward. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Heat.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Some quick hands there from Lowry into his motion fast.
A 3 from MP. Kessler with the rebound. To the middle. Oh, the slam dunk.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
Miami leading by 18. MP fires. Good, another from 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. George with the ball. MP's there. Markkanen finds Jackson. Utah moving it around. Now here's Markkanen. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Heat.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And on the year now, tonight's impending victory will push their win total to 47.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Outside Wiggins, here's MP. Connects again from distance.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. And the foul called on MP. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Team foul number 4. Substitution on the court.
36 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Pass to Conchar. Here's Collier. And the 3 off target. And here's Miami. The 3 from MP. The offensive rebound. Ware kicks to MP. Drains it from beyond the arc. MP's got 59 points.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. They poured it on tonight, dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do.
MP, you were able to reach the 20-point mark tonight. Hope your team get the victory. Is this something you guys can build on?
I don't know.
Is that it?
I mean, we can, but will we? That's on us. You know, what this win means depends entirely on what we do next game. Proof's in the pudding, so we'll see what happens, Dominic.
Well, we appreciate your honesty, MP.
Dominic Hamlin, always a good interview.
Back to you, Kevin.
Terrific work as always, Dom.